Hi guys, in this video I'm playing as a mage and I defeat the collector at level 500,000 only with magic. So I thought you'd enjoy this unusual fight, and he is very high, and how I did it was equip many on break magic charge gems, and also I had a rare magic gem, stat gem, and I put all my points into magic. So I was ready to go and play as a mage. I got the idea from the recent Sweet Loop tourney, and I was going to try it with the Sweet Loop. However, Holy Magic is the lowest and Shock Magic is the highest, so in terms of attack magic. So I thought because he's so high it would take a very long time to defeat him with Holy, so I decided to equip a Shock Magic ring instead. And Shock does damage over time, and Incinerate is in the middle in terms of attack, but you will get all the damage at once. So Shock I think is best though, because although it does it over time, it does take off the most points. So yes, he was very high, and I thought I'd have fun fighting him in a way that I hadn't before. And with that gear, it meant that every time I got a break, I would get nearly full magic charge. I had 12 on break magic charge gems equipped, and they were all 7% each, the maximum, so that gave me 84% magic charge every time I got a break. And that's why I equipped a perfect parry stun gem, because that gave me a chance to get more breaks. So I was trying to get perfect parries, but I didn't get as many as I hoped. But it still helped, obviously. And I was tempted to equip a great parry all gem as well, but I thought I'd rather the extra magic charge. And sometimes I had to wait a few seconds for the magic to fully charge because of that 84% charge, and so I just swiped at him a bit while I was waiting, but I had very little effect with my weapon. So as you probably know, if you lose against the collector, he will take your weapon and any gems equipped in that weapon. So obviously what you want to do is not equip your best gems in your weapon when you're fighting with the collector. They'll still have effect in other gear, and if you haven't got square gem slots for the Dark Fire or Element Attack gem, then what you need to do is level up other gear so that you'll get the star gem slots, and they start arriving at about level 6 and then level 8, and you'll have all star slots by the time you get your gear to level 10. So if you've got a star slot in any other gear, then that's where to put your Dark Fire or Element gem when you're fighting the collector. So if you do lose, then he takes the weapon, but when you next meet him, he will be a lower level when you go to fight him, so it will be easier, even though you're fighting him with your weapon and gems. But the best thing to do, the best tip for fighting the collector, is to equip a health potion, and they're easy to make, just 2 blue butterflies and 2 blueberries, and you'll get 250 health a second back. And if you've got Potion Master skill, you'll get 2,500 a second. But also they stack, so you can equip 2 or 3 250 health a second for more health back. And you'll get higher health potions appear in the shop, although that's at higher awakenings. And that's what I had equipped, a 10,000 health a second back, because this wasn't a perfect fight. You might have noticed I did get hit a few times, but you know, I carried on regardless because I had that health potion. So the collector appears randomly through the world, and I was asked recently how often do you get to see him. Well, it really is random, and he can appear anywhere in any of the acts or quests, you just don't know. And if you've been playing for a while and he hasn't reappeared for you, then what you need to do is beat Act 5 and defeat the worker, and then your map will restart and you will find the collector again in the new map. And the same is true if you're having trouble finding any of your dragons. If they stopped appearing for you, then again beat the worker, and in the next map they will reappear. And another good tip is to check out my stepbacks videos on the collector's stepbacks. He's got 6 different types because he's got a different set of movements for each weapon. And you know that he gives you a weapon for both Syciix and Syciix in each weapon class. So that's 6 different types of weapons. And also there's an extra 2 that were added later in the game. So there's 8 weapons in total that you get from him. But yes, he's got step backs for heavy, light and dual for both Syciix and Syciix. So 6 different types of step backs. And I've got a video on each one of them. So I've also got a playlist on the collector where I've fought him previously and other tips for defeating him. And well, lots of stuff. So I'll put a link to that playlist in the description under this video. And that's where you'll find the step back videos as well. So it definitely helps to know what he's going to do with those step backs, as then you know you're prepared. I find that his trickiest moves are in the step backs, and his Syciix heavy and light are really hard, I find. So I always check out those step back videos before I fight him with that. So there we have it, the collector is defeated, and I've managed to beat him with just magic. And I'm going to do a Q&A next, so now's the time. If you've got any questions, leave them for me in the comments below. See you next time. Thanks for watching tamLChannel, your favourite channel for Infinity Blade. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my website and social pages. Thanks, see you next time.